Talking to y'all in depth, stacked against the odds, my roots still crept. Grounded in the soil of the West, love, loyalty, respect, mirrors pain, anger, death. These night terrors got me stressed, seeing vivid thoughts of death and melting flesh. Turn them dark days to sunshine, my mind stays full grind. The whole city feeling the pressure, this is the war cry. War crimes, loaded 4-5s, holding on both sides. Let's ride, it's go time. Broke up out the concrete, the same place the sinners and the cons meet and still shine. The diamond in the rough that make the world blind. Take mine, aim at my opposition and dream of my peace. To my demise, I'm gonna speak for the streets. My voice sink to the beat, my soul speak and I peak. You hear Long Beach in the speak, it's been too.
Hey, yo. Hey, high facts with Robert Reese, man. This your boy Dash Bandicoot tapping in with you, brother. Hey, shit, I'm right here on a break in my dash right now, getting busy, but I figured I'd tap in before I eat some grub real quick. But yo, man, I like your channel, like what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we share some of the same ideas as far as like how to navigate this gig market. So just tapping in, showing love, man. I seen your comment. Finally got a chance to hit you, bro. Whenever you get a chance back, man, just holler, man, for sure, man. Love, bro. Be safe.
Look, this was done by grinding. Plot my path in life, start climbing. I came from the bottom where the babies is dying, the mama's crying. Everybody can't make it, but they trying. All I see is RIPs on t-shirts in old English. Another young life gets extinguished, and what we do, pop champagne, reflect on the memories, pop another bottle with a hit.
Good day to duct tape and funnel some bricks through the tunnel with the bundles of chips. You can get the bundle package if you often and quick. Keep the cop off your tip, keep the spot off the grid. I'm finna hit, suppress it with a muzzle and tip. Henny guzzle it quick, I'm from a smuggling clique. We move bricks, now estimate the number of chips. How much it costs for a hit, how much it costs to quit. I remember Somerset used to be Compton Boulevard. BG's on the set for the new squad. By the way, since you dealing with the new squad, that means new law, new boss, new home.
Dreams will last forevermore.
But you ain't gotta die to go to heaven. Christ did it for you.
I wanna go to places where dreams will last forever.
You talking heaven?
Dreams will last forevermore.
And heaven's been on earth. Due to sin, it was hidden from you. I've been to more funerals than graduations. I'm from the streets where killers get the congratulations. Empty crack bags and bullet shells on the ground. Addicts and automatics, the nightmares all around. Rape victims impregnated by evil rapists. Every time she look at her kid, she can see his face. People need a break, so all they think is flee, escape. Drink and take drugs till they kneeling at the feet of Satan. But Christ died for it, body hung high for it. Arms spread wide, bled dry, Mary cried for him. He let his mother watch to show us who we love a lot. When he rose, heaven fell and landed on the juggernaut. He defeated what defeated man, but defeat was incomplete with the devil. One did a feat of a defeated man.
Actually known as
Facts of the day. Facts of the day. Hot facts of the day.
Boy, do I do love that right there. That is so nice and smooth and calm. I love that. Navi 380, good looking out on that one, people. If you're looking for a smooth track to put on, Navy 380, he has those all day, every day. Contact him, all platforms at Navy, Navey 380. Man, I love that one right there. Love that one right there. This is Hot Facts with Robert Reese, people, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pretty much every single day of the week, people. I may do a sporadic one if it does come into maybe on a Saturday, but other than that, people, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. people. Some days it will be an hour and a half. That's just if I feel like I have a little bit more juice to go ahead and give on out. I hope everyone today is having a great day. The weather is not that bad today. I hope all you drivers are doing well. I did see a few accidents today. Again, people, these accidents are out there. I don't get why people are just driving crazy, people. The more accidents you see, the safer that would make me want to be. That's at least what I would think. But before we do get started, every single day, I'm going to update you guys and let you guys know exactly what is going on, okay? And I'm going to let you guys know about the Get Upside Challenge. For those of you people who do not know about the Get Upside Challenge, people, I'm only going to gas stations that are of the Get Upside gas stations where you can get the cash back when you go to the pump, okay? I'm saving it up until the end of the year, and I'm going to stack it up, then let you guys know exactly how much I have. Right here, I have up there $54.46. I did put gas in the vehicle today. So actually, okay. I mean, look, I have 2 pending. I have 2 processing right there. So that is going to jump up a couple dollars. And I have $100. My history, I have $100.07 lifetime. I started this Get Upside Challenge not too long ago. So I have more than half of it on the Get Upside Challenge, people. So that is the Get Upside Challenge. Now, I want to tell you where all the gas stations are, people, but you are in vehicles and you are in these areas. If you notice gas stations are cheap, go to those gas stations, the ones that are going to save you guys some money. But if you do have the Get Upside app, people, just click on the app and see. You would be surprised. Some of the same places you even buy something to eat, you can get cash back, and it all goes in there also. When you get all your money, you can cash it out, throw it right back to your own bank account, or you can throw it to any gift card you want to do. You can throw it to your PayPal, which is like your bank account. You can do all of that great stuff, people, on the Get Upside app. So I am doing the Get Upside Challenge. I am making sure that I am at least going to get something back instead of throwing all that money. It's not going down the drain, but it's not going back in my pocket. So I at least want to keep some of that stuff in, okay? Now, you guys did see in that startup right there, you guys did see the program basketball training under the direction of the National Certified Basketball Trainer and Coach. That is Chris Johnson. If you are in the Phoenix area, okay? If you are in the Phoenix area, okay? Go ahead and check out the program basketball training. Specifically, he is very familiar and around the Bella Vista College Preparatory Academy. His son, Kalan, is one of their standout athletes there. He has a group of young gentlemen there that are doing a really great thing. He has a lot of youth under him that are going to be going to universities and going on to play at the next level. If you have a young boy or a young girl, it does not matter. If they are trying to get to the next level, build that confidence, build that skill, okay, you need to contact Chris Johnson, okay, and it is the program basketball training, people. It is elite stuff. Go ahead and check him out. Okay. Now, people, drivers who are brand new, or if you are thinking about doing this gig thing and you've been out of work and all you need to do is get your vehicle registered to pass this inspection or whatever else it is you have to do, go ahead and head to Y&Y Auto Registrations, okay? Make sure you let them know that Hot Facts with Robert Reese sent you in. They will take care of you, people. I've been going here for about 3 or 4 years now. That is the only place I go. Now, they charge a little fee because you avoid the lines at the DMV, but they still get it done ASAP, and it's very, very cheap. And if you are a driver, people, they are trying to take care of you. I worked this out for us, okay? Head on over to Y&Y Auto Registrations. Just make sure you mention Hot Facts with Robert Reese, okay? Also, if you're hungry, you want some quesadillas. Man, I love those things. They are the best in town. Okay, this is Tacos Arandas, people. You go there. You mention Hot Facts with Robert Reese. If you're trying to get something to eat, if you didn't cook, you forgot food, you need to get something in, but you don't want to pay the full price, go ahead, head there. It's in the Sunny Meat Plaza. That's Sunny Meat and Heacock in between Graham, okay? In between Graham. It is right there, smack in the middle. Make sure you mention Hot Facts with Robert Reese, and they will take care of you, okay? Now, people, if you're brand new, I've been getting a few comments and reactions about my logo and where it come from. Some people have said I've been going on Fiverr. I can't find anyone right there. Well, people, GracieK322@gmail.com. She is on Fiverr, people. Now, this is a personal connection of mine by way of my brother. It is his girlfriend, okay? So she is on Fiverr, people. So this is a shortcut for you guys who are looking for someone who does graphic design. She has a lot of clients, people. She does a lot of great work. Everything on my merch, everything else that I do is done by GracieK322@gmail.com. Go ahead and hit her up and make sure you mention Hot Facts with Robert Reese sent you. I guarantee you will get treated very, very well. Nice and lovely. That's GracieK322@gmail.com. Okay, people. I got some real good news. You guys saw in the headline there. We got some real good news. But before I do get to the news and head to the board, okay, people, I am going to head to this thing that we call sports. Okay, people, I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown on the games we have tonight. We have a doubleheader on TNT. We have the Minnesota Timberwolves, and they are facing the Memphis Grizzlies. Okay, it's going to be a lot of great food at this game. The Memphis Grizzlies, that team is away. Okay, this series is tied 1-1. This series has the most smack talk of any series I've seen in a long time. A lot of great young players who are not even in their prime yet, and they are just going to war. If you want to see a great basketball game, tune into that one. That's going to be 4:30 p.m. My standard time Pacific, so that's 7:30 Eastern, or this one might be switched, but you can check that out yourself and figure out where you do fit in. And I'm guessing this is Pacific time. Yes, it is Pacific time. The doubleheader game of that is the Golden State Warriors, okay, and they're going against the Denver Nuggets, okay. Let's see if both these teams are not sluggish. Both these two teams play in states where it's 420, and these athletes do that. So let's see if these guys are not sluggish tonight and put on a show for the fans, okay. This series is Golden State Warriors. They are up 2-0, so the Nuggets have a lot of work to do in this one. That the next game, which is a little bit earlier than that, it's on NBA TV. It is the Dallas Mavericks. They are going against the Utah Jazz. This series is tied 1-1, and all of these are Western Conference Series games and matches. Okay, people. Now, I'm going to go ahead. There's no birthdays today, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into these comments if I can, if that would be okay. Let me see. Let me go right up in here. Okay, now here we go. Let's get right into these comments. We have a few of these comments. Okay, and This comment came from Ayana, and it was on the video yesterday. The video was titled "Too High to Remember the Food They Ordered." Happy 420. Hot facts. Hashtag hot facts. The question was, how did you get all of that? Okay. Now, here's how I got all of that. The very first order in the morning time, the person never came out to get their alcohol. They have to go ahead and give me their ID. They were not able to do that. So I had to drive it back to the actual store where I got it from. So I got paid the full trip for doing the delivery, and I got paid the extra for driving it back to the store. And you cannot return alcohol. That is by law. So I got to keep that bottle of wine. And last night when I went ahead to deliver that 7-Eleven, and I had a feeling it was 4 Slurpees, some pizzas, and it was I thought it was a chocolate in there, but it wasn't. It actually was it was a energy drink called, like, it was a stupid crazy name, or whoever drinks that is nutso. But how I got that was the address. I went to where the address was, and I was like, okay, they have the pin in the middle of the street. So I'm like, okay, it's not here. So I get out the car, I walk up the street to see if the addresses were close there. None of the addresses were matching or even in the same number sequence. So I drove around the block like 3 times. Could not find them. So I just parked at the corner, and I tried to send them a text, and their text was not set up. Tried to give them a call 3 times, and it just rang each time, and then their voicemail was not set up. So I called customer support, let them know. They said, we do see you're at the address, and they tried to get in contact with them. They were not able to, so they told me to go take it back to 7-Eleven, and you can go do another order. So pretty much they said, just that, take the food. I went to 7-Eleven because I had to go up there to go and buy something to drink, and he was like, we can't take it back. So that was that. So my kids got that. They got something to eat. They got pizza. One was a meat lovers and one was pepperoni. And all the ices, all the Slurpees were the Coca-Cola regular Slurpee. So my daughter and my wife, they like Coke. So they had a good time there. So that was that. And that is how I got that, Ayana. Now, Regan Grosso commented and said, great show. Okay. And she was commenting on the Hannibal is Hungry and Pedro DoorDash Santiago. They gave me some flowers yesterday, people. They gave me some flowers yesterday, and Regan Grosso said, great show, and gave the hand claps. She gave hand claps right there, so I'll go ahead and show those there. Now, this next comment came from TFT, my main man up there in the Fresno area. Brawley people, I don't think anyone up there is on his grind. This man puts it in. His numbers are consistent each and every single day, and he does not reject orders like that, only if they're dumb, like we all should do. If it's dumb, don't do it. He gets out there and kills. And this comment came on Uber Eats DoorDash 420 really lived up to the title. Okay, hashtag hot facts, hashtag 420, laughing out loud. He said, well, I think that's a personal best of him right now, $88 in 2 hours and 36 minutes. So people, he went out earlier in the day. He hit like 119. So then he went out in 2 more hours, got another 88.50 people. So I told you he gets in there and knocks it out. And I told you on the air yesterday, I said he is on pace. And when he goes out, he's only going to have to work about 3 hours and he's going to hit his $200. And that's exactly what he did. And he did that under that, people. When you're on the grind and you do your thing, you can predict what you are going to do. Great job, TFT. And that's out there in the Fresno Brawley area. If you guys do drive up there and you have ran into him, he said he's been putting people on to the channel. Give him a big ups. I do know he listens when he works. He has it in the background. He has that YouTube premium, just like I have. Now, there's another comment coming from that exact same video there. And that came from Navy 380. He said, woo. He said, woo. That's that Raphael Sadiq and DJ Quick and Snoop Midnight Love right there. Okay. And he is going off of the sound and everything of the music. Now, TFT commented. Now, I said last night I was going to go out a little later. He said that he says he does the overnight every day, and he goes from 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. So TFT is working when everyone else is sleeping. That, I'm telling you, people, it does happen, and that is a great thing right there. Now we have multi-app madness, my man. It's my first time seeing a comment from you. Welcome to the channel. You are on the air right now. Multi-app madness. He made a comment on that same video. Hey, people, this video got comments. It got comments. Okay. And he says everyone orders food after smoking that J. And people, I got a big bottle of wine and a whole thing of pizza and everything. People were, and I was calling it too. I said, chances are this person is not doing it right. Now I have another one from Tony Cheek. Tony Cheek, first time hearing from you. Welcome to the channel, also Tony Cheek. Tony Cheek says, worked 5:30 to 12, averaged $33 per hour. I declined 80% of my orders. Bunch of no tip trash orders later on. Okay. But you still got 33 an hour. You were still doing what program you were doing. And as long as you were doing your program, but man, decline 80%, man. Hey, Tony, me personally, I know there's a lot of people that, that are from your generation that do that. I just, man, when I see that decline 80%, I just look at a lot of money being lost right there, simply because, man, I go off of my service, and I believe that my service wins out. But that's a big up to you, because you were still able to get 33 per hour. Okay, you were still able to get 33 per hour. Great job there. Great job there. Now let me know if you received any tip alerts. Let me know if you received any tip alerts. Now, this next comment, people, it comes from Jay DeCanza. Okay, Jay DeCanza. He has an interesting photo right there. He looks like the Incredible Hulk mixed with Blue Man Group / a bouncer with shades on. That's Nigerian. If you go look at Jay DeCanza, people, that's exactly what it looks like. If you go look at this comment, now this comment came from the video in the live show yesterday, people, and it was about the carjacking in the DC area, people. So let me go ahead and pull this up, because he has a pretty long comment here. I'm going to read this, people. Now, Jay DeCanza says, I worked as a delivery driver / mover in the DC area for a few years, and now I do food delivery just outside of West Baltimore. Most of Southwest DC is no-go zone. If you are not from there or you are a foreigner, he said, I got family out there, and you still will not catch me in that part of DC at night. When I'm doing food delivery just north of DC, I don't take anything going into DC unless it's an area I'm familiar with. Same thing with Baltimore. Drivers need to make the it says drivers need to make the customer come out if they see a bunch of people loitering around the building entrance, or just take the delivery back if they feel unsafe. Okay, so pretty much he missed some words in there. So what he's saying is, people, if you see a bunch of people loitering outside, take it back if you feel unsafe. Okay, the people should be outside if they know that. If they know that that's the place where they live. He says you got to be very street smart to deliver or do ride share at night, people. And that is a very great comment. That's a very great comment. Simply because of you never know what you're going to run into. And they said that in DC, it did escalate. It went up. The crime went up, and they are targeting the drivers. Now, this is coming from a DC driver, and that's why I put that out there, people. That's why I put news out there. It's hot facts out there. Some people do not know. And he said, if you are not familiar with the area, you should not really be going in there, people. And that's what I said about the area San Bernardino here, people. And then I showed you that they shoot on the freeways there. It is very dangerous. Most people do not go to that area to go deliver, people. They are very afraid. Okay. Now, with those areas, like I said, if you know the areas and you know people there and you can navigate and get inside there, that's a-okay. If you're going to take that risk because you got the pass, then you have the pass. People, not everyone have that pass. Okay. Some people get jacked when they go into these places. And that's why I did promote to you guys the Google Gang Maps. It is on my phone, people. And if anyone does not know, I'll go ahead and pull it up if I need to. If you type in on Google, type up Google Gang Maps, wherever you live, the police, how they have their gang task force and all of that, and they have the zones on where the gangs are, they give that to Google. And Google has it on the actual map so that when you're driving, you can actually see what area, what zone you are in. It doesn't matter what it is, if it's a biker gang, if it's a MS-13, if it's a blood gang, a white gang, if it's a Crip gang, it does not matter. If it's Mary Sue Barker and her boys, if it's Bonnie and Clyde, if they hang out in that area, Google Gang Maps has that on there. And that's why I put this out there. Some people sent me a message on my text telling me or asking me, how come I told people about Google Gang Maps? Well, it's all about awareness. And on this channel, it is all about community. And if I'm trying to help protect everyone, it makes perfect sense to me than to give you information on how you can actually be safer. And Google Gang Maps, you can actually have that running as your map, so you can actually see where you are. Now, if you really want to make an educated guess, you can add that into your equation if you are someone that does that. And the video that I put up yesterday was perfect because they said the crime has increased in the DC area with delivery drivers and food carriers. So that means that people, they're targeting us. So I have to put this news out there, and I thank Jay DeCanza right now because he pretty much just said, most of Southeast DC is a no-go zone, okay? He said most of. That means there's a small part where it's a little bit better place to live, where, it's kind of on the borderline. You go to the hood to get your food, but then you bounce right back out, and then you're in a good area. That's pretty much what he means for right there. In every place you live, it does not matter. There are areas just like that. Some people can navigate in, some people can't. If you are scary people, do not go in. That's when if you ever went in there on mistake, that's when going in and getting friendly with the merchants. Some of the merchants, if you get in good with the merchants actually control the people who hang outside and everything else for you, people. You got to stay on that hustle game right there. You got to stay on that hustle game. And also we have, thanks for that comment, Jay DeCanza. We have a comment from Robert B. Drone, okay? He said he was missing in action, people, but he has made up in his comments, and he does the one-liners like he normally does. What's up? That's what he said, and that was on the video that Hannibal was hungry and Pedro DoorDash Martinez, or Santiago, I said Martinez. They gave me flowers yesterday, people. They gave me flowers yesterday. I want to say what's up to my brothers in the lobby there. He said it was slowing down. That's the internet for you. What's up there, TFT? What's up there, TFT? Now, people, I did show you that. Now, I want to, they did give me some flowers, but I want to break something down. I want to break something down from this, and I want you guys to hear me break it down because, it was about me. So let's go ahead and watch this. Okay, so you're gonna do that. Let me remove that and bring it right back up. Okay, so let me do this. Let me share this with you guys. And I'm gonna break this down because I just want to clear something up, and that's all it is. I just want to clear something up for some people so they understand what it is that I do. Oh no, that is the wrong one. This is so crazy right now. I am so sorry, people. But I had them all in place, and I guess when my computer went to the sleep mode, it actually just has them sitting there, but it is not where I had it. So let me just scroll right here. Scroll right here. Did I put it here? Here it is. And here it is for you. So I just want to clear this up. Sorry for that little break. I'm going to make my commercial break a little shorter just because of that. Got to make up for that downtime for you guys. Okay, here we go. And I want to go right to it. Let's go to 44 seconds.
Hot facts with Robert Reese. Now, this individual. All right. You work hard on YouTube, Pedro. You work hard every day.
He's working harder than I am right now.
I was going to say that. Thank you for jumping in. Yep. This man is doing videos, shorts, and he's doing an hour-long live stream 5 days a week. You're not even doing that.
Yeah, no. Listen, me and Robert, we've talked a few times. I had him on the channel. We have each other's number, and we've chopped it up. And we have a lot of similarities, and we have a lot of differences. We have core things that we're very, like, I do not believe in some of the things he says, and he goes the same way with me. But there's a mutual respect there, which I really like.
Yeah.
And I really respect his grind and his hustle. He reminds me of myself because he's betting on himself. He's, if you watch his his intro clips, I'm sure you've seen it. I imagine Robert's going to places saying, "Hey man, I got a channel. Would you subscribe?" And he's like, "Hey, would you say that you watch Hot Facts with Robert Reese?" And they don't. But he's giving that. He's about that community.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stay right here on the side. Actually, now I want to break this down. Now, when it comes to, obviously, he said there's some core things that we just don't agree with, right? But we have that mutual respect. So I want to break this down so people understand exactly what it is that I do. Okay, so I run a business model that is based upon ultimate service. I've been in every single aspect of, let's say, selling, from canvassing, from $3,000 Kirby vacuums going door to door, to being the lead and having a team under there, to selling multiple products and everything that has to do with sales and marketing and everything else like that. Okay, so what I do is I have a business model, and the business model that I'm contracted with through Uber, mine is way better. It's theirs, but I add in everything to make it for the ultimate service there. So when people don't agree with what I do, I don't get mad because I go by my business policies. So my business policies says that I'm going to do this. So it's just like if I was a canvasser and I'm trying to go, let's say I told someone, we got to go sell webcams or video cams for homes. Go down the street. Now, if one person picks houses that he's going to, he's missing houses. Let's say he says, I don't think this house is worth anything. He may not do it. I'm going to hit every single house. Okay. And that's just my business. I don't want people on my team who's not going to hit every house because we're going to be missing money as the business. So what I personally do when I accept my orders, which is why I have a 98% acceptance rate, I'm able to see the address where it is, the exact location, and everything. All of the issues that most drivers have with Uber, how they say they can't see before they accept, is because they don't have the advantage that I have. Because I accept all of my orders, I have a higher acceptance rate, so I can see all of that. Now it's like I'm a canvasser and I'm going door to door. So every order that I get, unless it's a really weird order, I'm going to go attack that order, because now each person that I'm coming to, I can go ahead and get a commission off of each one of those. So every house that someone else doesn't hit, if I hit that house and get a commission on that house, I may double more than what that person made. So I can make more than that person made on one block just by me doing my thing. So that's what I want to clarify there. When it comes to, there are just some things that we just don't agree on. It's just that right there. I agree with going on with my business policies and principles, and I stick to those. That's what it is. Outside of that, it's still the same ballpark. It's still that I take orders that people will not take. So outside of that, that's pretty much the only issues there. Now I want to touch on this right here also. He said he says I probably go up to places and I tell them I have a web page, a web channel. Do you want to subscribe? And can you say Hot Facts with Robert Reese? And I get turned down a lot. Well, let me tell you about my whole marketing aspect and how I do not get turned down a lot. Every single business that I go into that I build relations with, I'm building a relationship with them. So when it comes down time for me to go in there and have them do a Hot Facts with Robert Reese, there is no issue at all. My success rate on those is like 80%. The only ones that turn me down are if I go into a place that I have no relationship with at all and they don't even know who I am. They turn me down because they have nothing to go off of. But the places that I do build a rapport with, they are the ones that are doing the Hot Facts with Robert Reese. So I go in there with a very high success rate. And that just goes right there. So I don't go to places and just say, hey, can you do this and that? And when you see it's not a business, it's a customer, that customer I'm just dropping off to. So my service, when I'm dropping it off, it's lowering the guard of them to want to go ahead and participate because they actually got really great service. That just ensured me that they're going to tell people about me and the word of mouth goes around there. So the whole marketing aspect of this thing is what I am doing there. And then when it comes down to, let's say it's a regular person, like I find people in lobbies waiting and things. If I'm waiting and I'm waiting for someone to come down, if someone's standing next to me, I'm not going to sit there and be quiet. The first thing I'm going to do, if there's sports on, if they're watching the sports, I'm going to make a comment. I'm going to break the ice with that person right there. Somehow it's going to go into me letting him know why I am there and me giving him an introduction, presentation, short story, and close, because that's what I do on every single thing. ABC, always be closing. Introduction, presentation, short story, and close. Once they get that in the allotted time that I know that I have to get that done, I'm normally going to go ahead and make that success and make that deal. So once I make that deal, they feel more than happy to want to go ahead and say, you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese, and they actually go ahead and subscribe. So the people that are on there are the people that I pinpoint, and I know that I am going to get the job done. I don't want to go out there and waste energy and waste time. I just wanted people to understand that part right there. That's what I do. I'm a marketing manager. Okay, a sales director. I've done every single aspect when it comes. I've ran teams. I've made a lot of money for businesses. I've been working for myself. I'm using my own business model and my own policies that I do, not for anyone else, but I'm doing it all for myself. So I have fun doing it, and I'm very successful because the way that I see doing it, if I'm working at a corporation and someone else says this and that and they outweigh me, but I know that my way has a better way of doing it, can't no one tell me that now. So I am actually able to go ahead and do that. So I wanted just to clear that up. What people don't agree with me is how I stick to my business policies and how I don't let any customer hang unless it is like a ridiculous, like drive-through way too long, the place is closed or anything else like that. If I can get it done, the Lone Ranger does not have to come out and save the day. I can go ahead and get that job done. Okay, that's the one thing I want to clear up there, that it's the things that people don't like, they may disagree on how I take the first one. Outside of that, people, those are very petty things. Everything else is very positive, and the march is on. I just want to clear that up. I have much respect for both of these gentlemen right here, much respect, but I wanted to clear that up so everyone knows that everything that I am doing is strategic. It is very, very strategic, and I have a plan. I am not sitting here doing anything that's wasting my time. And I will let you guys know the next step in my business plan here are the places and the businesses that are actually doing the Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I'm going to go ahead, people, and I'm going to start opening up and advertising to do my commercial breaks and having those people in for only the small mom and pop places in the community that don't get the pub, so that they get constant promotion. And as long as this page grows and drivers are around, that place is going to grow also. So that is my next mission. So I'm going to have a very high success rate on turning those clients in to a managed service agreement with what I have sold with Microsoft Gold and everything. I'm just transferring that over into this. I'll have them over onto a managed service agreement, and then I'll be able to have them in, have good relations. My orders will be fine, and they will always pass out my cards, and people will continue to subscribe to see what great service is. As long as I am doing that and more people can follow this lead in this role, I will be A-okay. So I wanted to just clear that up. Now we can hear the rest of that.
He's building up his brand.
He's going pretty fast. Like I see the subs moving, and I don't agree what I mean where we're giving him props. So also, like, yeah, some of the things he says, it's fine.
He knows it,
Everyone
though.
has their own method, right? Like,
Yeah.
take the first order of the day.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, I'm not doing that. But
Yeah.
I appreciate his grind, his hustle. He's engaging in the camera. He's really putting everything into this, and I just want to give him his flowers right now. I know I'm gonna talk to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
With Steve Rideshare Rodeo and a live stream tomorrow. Subscribe, I check him out. He gives me like that daily, like, okay, he's on? All right, cool. Like, it's normal. Like, I watch you, Flex, and now it's Robert Reese. Like, if
Okay, people. So they gave me flowers, but I just wanted to just break that down so people can understand my whole thing. My whole thing, and I'm about to give you guys a piece of this before we go into this news, okay? My whole thing, okay, pillars that I have from growing up and doing my thing: truth, honesty, loyalty, and respect, okay? When I was a young one, okay, I got a tattoo right here. The small one here, okay, is courage, okay? Now check this out. This bottom one here is wisdom. Now, wisdom is on the bottom because that's the base. You got to have more wisdom and more brains when you're doing your thing, okay? And you got to have courage, but you got to have more wisdom. That's why that is there. Everything I do, truth, honor, loyalty, respect. You got to have heart. You got to have courage. You got to have brain, okay? It's determination, okay? It's motivation, it's blood, it's sweat, it's tears, it's passion, it is respect. It is everything that you feel inside that you do not get as a person that you feel that you deserve. That is everything that I am putting out there. I've been going through this for a very long time. You know, you run into stuff, you have businesses that succeed, businesses that fail, you have all these things, you feel good, you go down on yourself, you got to find a way to strive, you got to push, you got to fight, you got to get swole, you got to do all these things. That is what I give. That is what I give every single time I step out there. I have been working like this in this gig thing since 2015 with this same exact work ethic. When we were getting paid $3 an order, and that's what it was. I have been grinding like this from the jump. A lot of people have never heard this because it's a new generation of people driving right now, and I'm glad I hopped in. I got to give you guys a little taste of it, what it is that I do. I'm not out here trying to lollygag and mess around. I got a brand that I really believe in because it's me, okay? And when I go out there, every customer is part of my brand. I'm about to go out there and kill, okay? Kill. I don't care what anyone says. I am on a path. I am focused. Everything that I feel inside, I'm going to give that out. I want this thing to go to where it's going to be, okay, I might even get a youth center out of this. I might be able to get a youth center out of this. I might be able to go into the city, going to a council meeting, walk in there and be like, boom, man, and just shut them down. And then, man, but that's the energy that I don't know if that's going to happen, but that's just the energy. That's the community aspect. When I go into these places, I go in there as like, I'm trying to be the glue between drivers, customers, restaurants. Everyone's going in for the exact same thing. I'm trying to be good for people who have said, I have not made that sale today. They told me if I can't make that sale today, I am fired. The startup meeting did not pump me up enough. I'm in that van. I'm riding. I got to go try to sell vacuums. I can't sell vacuums in a trailer park. I get fired. I got bills. I know exactly what that is like. I'm about to show you exactly how that grind is and exactly what it is that I do and exactly how to go ahead and get it done. If there's a mess up, if there's a mistake that happens when I'm on the road, when I'm on duty, you will see how I'm going to try to get around that. If you watch me get around that, then that's proof that someone else can do it too. So this is the whole vibe. This is the whole thing of my channel, people. This is the whole thing. It's like I say, man, Hot Fast is more than a brand. It is the truth behind what we stand for. That's exactly what it is. And as long as people understand this, when you watch my videos, please do not watch my videos and say, oh, this guy is taking a whole lot of small orders. I can't watch this. Well, why don't you watch the success of those orders? That's what you watch. And then you will see how much actual extra income someone makes when someone is giving extra. Once you see that the policies on how I do my thing, it's right. It's right. And what I will be having here, people on this channel, I will have people that don't even drive. I will interview people that don't even drive and people that just order food. And I'm going to ask them as a customer what it is that you look for. I'm going to do random customers. You may see me go on my phone. People know I told you I've worked in call centers. I've done it all. I've had to call people, blank calls, all that. I will pick up this phone right here. I will go on the phone book and call random people out of middle of nowhere and let you guys watch me have them sit down and actually get on the phone, and I'm going to ask them questions. And we will see what the real people actually want. They're going to want someone that cares about what they do, man. If someone knows someone cares, that makes the whole thing much better, okay? Makes the whole thing much better. And people, if something feels bad, man, don't let it feel bad. I'm just talking and I'm keeping it way real. If I can't keep it way real, then I don't know what else I can do about that. Okay, people, that is that right there. Now, while we are still in this comment thing, okay, we go ahead and hop into, I got some hand claps right there from Ayana, and said, you'll make them better gig workers. That's exactly what I am trying to do, people. Make them better gig workers. Now, what I am going to do right now, we are, people, going to hop into this news because we do have some really good news today. And I'm going to go right into...
Tackling every opportunity to make something that went wrong right. Better Call Bacon is on your side.
It is hard enough for a small business owner to open a new location, but it's even harder when thousands of dollars the owner earned goes unpaid.
And that's what's happening to a new pizza shop near downtown. The owner says he...
Oh, wow. Okay, so I did it there really quick. I'll go ahead and share it back really quick. It's because the screen went on that, so I'll go ahead and share it back really quick. So what happened, people? Uber Eats is filed for this one, and I know if I was a business person, and I own my business, that would be one of the worst things that you can ever have.
Robert Reese. Now, this individual.
Oops, nope, sorry. Okay, so sorry. I should not have let my screen freeze on me, people. Not freeze. I should not have let it go to the little waiting thing and then make it go to that. And is this it right here? 216. Is this it right here? This should be it.
Tackling every opportunity to make something that went wrong right.
So Uber Eats is dead wrong for this, people, right? Uber in general.
It is hard enough for a small business owner to open a new location, but it's even harder when thousands of dollars the owner earned goes unpaid.
And that's what's happening to a new pizza shop near downtown. The owner says he got the runaround from Uber Eats, and that's when he knew he'd better call Benkin.
Keith, Jen, this pizza shop has basically been working for free, fulfilling orders for Uber Eats, and that's when the owner turned to me with a simple message. Uber Eats needs to pay up. Rick Drury, owner of Precinct Pizza, is thrilled to expand, opening his second location on Ray Charles Boulevard near downtown Tampa. In the 2 months since he opened, a bulk of his orders came from Uber Eats. Only problem, he hasn't been paid for any of the more than $6,000 in orders.
I have dozens and dozens and dozens of messages to these people, and it's useless.
And when he gets customer service on the phone,
call again, and oh, we're going to escalate it. I go, it's been escalated for 8 weeks now. What's going on? This is insane.
So in this location, have you been paid for any of the pizzas that you've delivered for Uber Eats?
Not a single pizza, not a single order yet.
Rick says he's losing money on tips too because his drivers fulfill every Uber order themselves, and the texts from Uber representatives aren't encouraging.
We understand how this would be very upsetting. We've escalated this to the appropriate team. Keep an eye out for an email address associated with the account for a help section. Thanks for your understanding. I am not understanding. I am not patient. I've lost my patience. It's gone. I mean, how much am I supposed to wait?
This isn't the first time Rick had this problem. In April 2020, he called me about the same situation at his Wesley Chapel location. Calling me worked for him then, so he tried again this time. I called my contacts at Uber, and within hours, before I had even finished writing this story, in fact, Rick sent me this picture showing 6,420.
They were about to get over on this pizza shop owner. If this dude did not go ahead and take care of business, they would have kept taking, just have him. And check this out. The drivers, could you imagine, right? Oh man, the drivers, look, they're not being able to get paid right and everything. So that's in Tampa, that's in Florida, people. But check this out. He called the reporter, okay? The reporter that did the story last time, he called the reporter, and right when he called her, Uber cut that check. Uber's afraid of her, people. Uber is afraid of her. They better leave her alone, people. They better leave her alone right there. That right there is ridiculous. Man, Uber, $6,000 as a business owner, and you are fulfilling the orders and no money's coming in. Now, if you stop doing those orders, you are violating, Uber would say you're violating some terms and make them pay more money. Then they would keep their money that they owe, so then the person wouldn't get anything back. That's how that loophole works right there, people. When you know someone, say something, people. Man, that's crazy right there. Now check this out. Now this is on Penmints, okay, penmints.com. Now in the UK now, people, you guys did see that in the highlight there. In the UK, there's drivers that do like how we have the shipped and they are doing the delivery orders. They don't want to sit around and wait for orders because they see that they don't think they're going to get paid as much. So what they put in place in the UK, and maybe Peace Gannergay, if you can chime in at some point and leave me a comment. It says that now that they're going to be putting in scheduling. I guess how DoorDash has how you can schedule or schedule your time, or like on Instacart, you can do scheduling, get paid for those hours, and then you'll get paid for the orders and things like that. So they're doing this in the UK. Now it said that they're doing this because they see how it works here in the US. So they're unrolling this in the UK. So Peace Gannergay or Atlanta delivers with Atlanta. If you do get a chance to see this, chime in and let me know how that's working for you guys. And I want to know how the insurance and all that other stuff works too. But let me know how this works. But you guys are now able to go ahead and do shifts and get paid extra. So that's pretty much like a Prop 22 in a way for grocery stores out there in the UK. So that is kind of unique there. That is kind of unique there. Let me go ahead and take this down. Now this next one here, okay? You guys did see that, right? It says baby ordered. It says baby ordered $100 worth of stuff, right? Check this out. This is hilarious. Okay, so what happened was a 4-year-old, I say baby, a 4-year-old is still a baby, okay? The 4-year-old accidentally gets up there and does a Uber order, right? Ordered $100 worth of food, right? And then tipped the driver, I think $37 on accident. Now, no, tipped the driver $32. The driver had to pick up a separate order. So the little 4-year-old ordered a double pickup, okay, did a double order. So now how that works on Uber Eats, people, you have to hit carts. When you hit carts, you can go from one place to the other place when you hit carts. The 4-year-old was actually able to hit carts, order, add another thing. The driver goes and picks him up, brings it. The driver gets a $32 tip. Now, how the driver found out there was something wrong, they made the customer obviously made the call like, oh, there's something wrong. You guys overcharged me or whatever. But no, they did not overcharge you, people. This is a lesson learned here. This is a very expensive lesson learned. This is why you lock your phone and you have your phone away from your kids. Your kids can cost you that. So it was $100 order, people, plus a $32 tip. So that's $132 right there that 4-year-old did. Now, parents, do not, that child should not be in trouble. If that child is in trouble, shame on you. That is your bad. It's not like the kid called Japan and was on the phone for like 2 hours, like the one kid did about a month ago. It's not that, but even then, that kid doesn't deserve to get in trouble. You deserve to get in trouble when you're like, when you were like 14 years old, and you didn't. It's not like how it used to be, people. We used to run up the phone bill and used to get in trouble. If you used up all the data or something on your family plan, like you get in trouble for that. But this kid should not get in trouble at all. And the driver, I feel, should not give the tip back because the tip was given to him from the customer. I do feel the driver should keep the tip and not give the tip back and just say that's a lesson learned for that individual right there. You don't do certain things, and that right there is one of them. Okay, now I'm going to tell you guys before I get into my day that I had just a little bit ago, which was not too shabby. Okay, I'm just going to remove that. I'm going to let you guys know about the hot cap, okay? So the hot cab, Hot Facts Live on the field, hot cab. For those of you who are brand new, the hot cab is a brand new live show that I will be doing to add into my resume here. Okay, what I will be doing, it is the opposite of cash cab. You know, on cash cab, how the rider, the customer that's getting the cab, they don't know that they're going to be entering in the cab and they can actually win money. Well, I'm going to be doing the opposite. I'm going to have my vehicle parked at like a random 7-Eleven. I'm going to have a round trip. I'm going to pay to go someplace and have them bring me right back. And I'm going to ask them questions. I'm going to try to push the line a little bit, get real information from the drivers. We all know that drivers record in their vehicles, so it'll be a good thing to see a passenger record. Let's see if I get kicked out for recording. We'll see a lot of those things. And then once they figure out that they are live on the hot cab, I'm going to give them like $20 as a tip for participating. And it's to just show a little bit of driver love, driver awareness, something new for the people that no other gig tuber or YouTuber is doing, that is entitled the hot cab. And new episodes will be coming up very, very, very shortly. So do stay tuned for the hot cab. Okay, I want to let you guys know about my day right now. I went on out this morning, started off slow, no orders were coming in, but it is a-okay. I stuck in there, I hung it out, and I fought. I did my thing, and I got a few orders in. Now the orders were not bad; they were medium-sized orders. But I was able to get in there and just knock it out. Now, I am not uploading that video right now simply because today is a busy day. I went out to get a little bit of footage there so I can have a complete video. I did throw out a couple shorts, a couple little things here and there, but I wanted to just go out and do a little bit there, come and get this done for Hot Facts, because later on I'm going to be on Rideshare Rodeo. I'm going to be on there with Steven, Rideshare Rodeo, with Gary from Middleton Tech. Hannibal is hungry. Kim's Side Money Plans. Myself, Steve is going to be there. It will be a round table, people. This is some of your favorite people that you do want to get a chance to pick brains and ask some questions. That is going on later on. I do believe at 4 or 6 o'clock, one of those two. I got to look at my calendar. So I wanted to go ahead, get some footage in, do this, let you guys know about this great news. I had a little bit to get off of my chest, just to explain to you guys exactly what it is, what I do, what my passion is, and what this is right here, to clear it up. Because I do get texts and emails, and it's people that just really don't understand what it is that I do. All they do is look at a number, from just seeing a number, what it is, but they don't understand what the whole concept of what I do. So, I just want to clear that up just a little bit. Ran through those things there. I did not get a tip alert. If anyone has received a tip alert, do let a brother know if you have received a tip alert. Now, with this DC thing and the carjacking, has anyone, and this is open to the room for anyone who is here or anyone that's going to watch later, make a comment about this. Have you noticed anything suspicious when you've been doing deliveries? when you've been doing deliveries at nighttime, I would say. Have you noticed anything that looks suspicious? Have you noticed things that look like people are following you? Leave those in a comment box, because people, what we can actually do with that, where people are actually saying that they are seeing things, you can actually pinpoint on the map and see where they are. Then you can actually kind of figure out where a pattern is. Okay, people, hey, you got to get your Law and Order SVU in. Okay, your CSI people, you got to go ahead and figure some things out sometimes. Sometimes doing stuff like that is the best way to get things done. Okay, it is the best way to get things done. That is the news right there. Now, people, I want you to know, you can go ahead and let me know if there's a birthday, anniversary of anyone that you may know. I will go ahead and shout those out. Okay, I want to get right here, people, and we all do know that I am trying to raise my money here, people. I am on a $5,000 goal, people. I do have the clothing line up, so I'm trying to raise $5,000 there, people. So it's all in fulfillment right there. If anyone wants to help, if you feel that any of the information that you get, if you do support this channel here, and you feel that the message is good and everything else is strong, if you've ever tipped a delivery driver for even messing up your order, if you feel like this is something worth putting in a little bit in, you can donate there. The cash app is there at Hot Facts, people. The GoFundMe is set up. The GoFundMe is Hot Facts with Robert Reese, people. I'm on a $5,000 mission here, people. I'm trying to raise that. I'm putting my blood, sweat, and tears in this. Everything that I do is going into this. If you feel like this is something that is worth supporting, these are the ways here. Absolutely watching and getting in and being involved with the comments and things like that. I appreciate all of those. I'm trying to get this thing growing to make sure that everything is on all the way up. You guys see people on Shark Tank and they say, man, they've asked everyone, they've done this and that. And this is exactly the same thing that I'm doing. I'm making my plea out there to people. And I'm trying to raise $5,000 for, it's all business things for the customers, gifts, fulfillment things, this equipment. I'm doing everything, and I'm trying to, just have a little bit of community love. So if you would like to support, that is the GoFundMe. It's set up at Hot Facts with Robert Reese, and the Cash App, people, is here. Cash App is there, and it's at Hot Facts there, people. So that is what I am letting you guys know. I'm on this mission here, and anything and everything. I'll take anything and everything. Anyone that says, oh, I'm only looking for this, well, you don't know how to make a business grow. You start from the ground and you get in with the love, and you take the pennies, because those pennies are the ones that make the most sense. Okay. And that's something that I want a lot of you people to know. And before we head on out of here, we turn back to my man, Bruce Lee. Okay. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Willing is not enough. We must do. TTMATBF, train the mind and the body follows. Incorporate that a little bit more in everything you do, people. This is Hot Facts with Robert Reese. See you guys later on Ride Share with Rodeo. Have a great day.